Hello and welcome to another replay from BFME II, and this is number 9, I believe. I said last one was 7, it was 8, but yeah. Let's do a Tournament Hills 4v4, and yeah. I don't generally play Tournament Hills very often, but this is one chance that I did do that. So we will see what happens. Hopefully it's not a terrible game. Oh, it's not the map I was thinking of, actually. But this should be interesting nonetheless. More interesting, I'd say. So we got, let's do it by team here. There we go. We have Beavis as the elves down here. Polden 12 as Mordor. Halt as the dwarves, and Ezio as the elves. So they are all four on a team here. And on the other team we have Aaliyah as the men. I guess that's what I'll call them. As the goblins over here, we have a bunch of zeros, or ooh, if you prefer. Whatever tickles your fancy. Destroyer, that's myself as the men, and Urukai GR Nub. So yeah, it's top versus bottom here. Let's go back to observing all. So we have goblins, men, Urukai. It's a pretty strong combination. We have goblins, which can be very good if used correctly. They have elves, Mordor, dwarves, elves. They also have a very good combination as well. So each team has got their pros and cons. So I'm not sure which one would be stronger technically. But yeah, we'll see which one does best here. Looks like this guy's pumping out some Gondor soldiers. Got some goblin warriors from him. He might be going cave trolls or half troll marauders possibly. Probably cave trolls, I'd imagine. Just make sure. Yep, cave trolls for sure. I myself am putting out some Gondor soldiers, and this guy, Urukai soldiers, Urukai swordsmen, just Urukai I guess. Elves, doesn't look like they've made any troops yet. He's building some pikemen. See what Mordor has done. Mordor has built some Corsairs, as Mordor usually does in version 1.6, because Corsairs are very good. And it looks like here comes the goblins down to attack these elves. Elves have a good army. They have swordsmen backed up by 2 things of archers. Goblins aren't going to be able to do much. Not like that, at least. Although a troll with a stick, on the other hand, might be a force to be reckoned with. So we'll see what he does. Here's some more guys over here. Urukai are destroying these elven buildings. So Beavis loses a tree.
I see you.
But that battalion is pretty much dead. They have adequate defenses to stop anyone, really. Here comes the Boromir from the men over here. From Aaliyah. Lacta? I think it's an L. Lacta. Let's call Aaliyah. Aaliyah? Whatever. So here comes the elven attack on the men. This troll. The troll will be plenty to stop these archers. Yeah, plus these goblin warriors. go jump over here. There's going to be a lot going on probably since this is a 4v4. Here's a big attack on these Urkai over here. Most of them are archers, thankfully, though. There are some soldiers backing him up. And some pikemen as well. So he's going to lose his builder, probably. Oh no, he's going to focus Lurtz. Good idea, although he might want to... Probably should have focused the builders. So these are our men? Yeah, these are my soldiers, I believe. I'm white, right? Yes, I am white, so I am helping defend this guy on the right. Meanwhile, this guy on the bottom left is actually counterattacking. The troll with the stick. You never underestimate the troll with the stick. It is the bargain attack troll. It's very powerful. And I recommend them highly. Just look at that. Crushes it. Plus he has another troll. It died, but he did have it. And back over here, I now have Athelian Rangers, Pikemen. So Orange is going to have trouble getting to Urkai's base anytime soon now. And me and him are starting to... Oh, well, I say that, but in comes Mordor. Very large army from Mordor for this point in the game. He's building Entmoot right in front of us. Looks like he's going for the kill here. This Lurch does not have Carnage yet, so he really needs to get that ASAP. Meanwhile, I'm fortifying my base. And purple continues to push these elves. Purple and green goblins. Dwarves are helping defend, but it's just one hero and it's not enough. And down goes the elven fortress over here. And down goes Gloin as well. So it's not looking good for this guy. This guy may be knocked out, or he will survive because he will flee to his teammate's base. Meanwhile over here we have an attack by Mordor and the elves from the bottom right. And GR Nub is going to have to defend against this, me and GR Nub together. I'm not sure we'll be able to save his base, as I only have a battalion of swordsmen and a battalion of pikemen here. Oh, and some Athelians. I do have Athelians, so there is a chance. And if worse comes to worse, he does have a Uruk pit over here, so he will not die if he's lost his base. But his base is taking a beating. And it's hard to stop them because of these orc archers from Bolden. Here comes some fire bombs. This is a no rules game, I'm assuming, because otherwise in GameRanger you would not see fire bombs. He does have a Saruman out. It's dying, but he's managed to get him away, and he has alerts. Who does have Carnage now, so he will be extremely useful. It looks like we will hold his base. And here comes a troll with a stick. 2 trolls with a stick, so we should be quite alright over here. Meanwhile, purple Gondor is taking it to the dwarves down here. Here goes the Horn of Gondor. He has all his men switched to aggressive to do as much damage as possible. Well, he has some of them. Good tactic. Switching modes is always a good idea. A quick switch to defensive mode could save your troops from defeat from an arrow volley or something along those lines. Or if you need to put out more damage while an enemy is stunned, you're not going to be taking any damage in return, so you might as well. And there's an Ent over here. I should probably deal with it. Is it Treebeard? Looks like Treebeard. That's just an Ent. They all look the same. It's not racism if they're trees. So Mordor is now helping defend the dwarves. Dwarves should be alright here. There's a decent army of Mordor plus dwarves over there. He should be A-okay. Meanwhile over here, oh, we got some trolls attacking this fortress. Well, one of them went down, but he did manage to put a dent in the fortress. Yeah, like I was saying, cave trolls with a stick. Very strong. Or log. Log if you prefer to call it. I'll just call it a stick because it amuses me. So, the evaluation right now is my team is winning, as one team is basically crippled. I believe the elves are down to this barracks here, Ezio. He has lost his fortress and all his farms and everything. So really, I don't think he has much to do. He probably can't even build troops. Let's switch to Ezio's thing real quick. A lot of people to go through here. He can make some troops, but I don't know if he has an income. He does have an income of some kind, so he does have some farm. He has farm somewhere. Looks like there's some wildmen from the goblins here. Doing good damage, and backed up by these trolls. So he will potentially take down this tavern, and there's a lot of arrows though flying from these things right here. Meanwhile, this side is looking very good. He managed to get both his heroes out, some pikemen. I have a good force with my Boromir. So together we'll be able to defend the area no problem. He did lose his tavern over here. He's immediately rebuilding it, which is smart if he has the funds, which he does.
I see you.
Looks like Mordor's going to try and get some levels or money or something off of that. He might be wanting to kill that with his mouth just so he gets the... No, he's not going to do that. He just wants the cash. Can't blame him for that. It looks like Saruman launched a fireball. So some poor elves have burned to death. But no one will miss them. Okay, now we have an Aragorn. Looks like we've had an Aragorn because he's level 5. I just never saw him. And we got 2 more trolls. And a Gandalf. I did not see the Gandalf as well. That attack would be very strong against this dwarven fort. I don't even see the dwarven army. Ah, because they're all on a mineshaft. Of course. He does have Gimli. He has Gawain. And he has King Dain. So he's far from defenseless. Although he should really get his guys out of his mineshaft. I mean, he could do it here, I guess. He has done it somewhere. Did he just destroy that? Maybe he captured it and destroyed it. I don't know. I thought he already had it. I'm not sure where the dwarven army is, but there's a very large army of elves and Mordor amassing down here. It looks like me and what's this guy's name again? GR Nub. Assuming that stands for GameRanger Nub. But we're going to try and defend against this. And it looks like the elves dwarf alliant combo thing there will be fine. Oh, he's got an attack troll. Very nice. Hopefully they don't get to my archers. Oh no, that's gonna suck. This pikemen really need to get in there. But it looks like we have made pretty short work of whatever army there was. There goes the mouth of Sauron, down for the count. I got some Rohirrim in here. And we still have Boromir, Lurtz, and Saruman. Meanwhile, the Dwarven heroes are actually attacking the humans in a counterattack. few battalions of troops backing him up. But there are Rohirrim here. Blade Master Aragorn, it's not looking good for him. Now we are attacking the fortress of the elves here. Beavis. So, Senior Beavis will probably lose his fortress here. Especially with those wildmen in here. It's going to clean up this tower, these archers. He's not going to have a chance to defend. And he will lose his base. Because he has a streaming army of guys just coming at him. And it looks like I am now building a wall. So Ezio has been defeated, which is not sure which one Ezio is. I believe Ezio was this guy. Yeah, so Polden has taken control of his barracks, I guess. Halt has been defeated as well, though, which is probably this elf. No, that was Beavis. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who Halt is. Was Halt my team? Potentially, Halt was on my team. I don't know. Well, regardless. Here comes another attack, and Mordor is going to have to fight them off. He does have a Nazgul and an attack troll and quite a few Haradrim pikemen. Easterlings, as they're called, yes. And there's a Gimli here as well. So he should be able to defend, at least for now. There's some orange here, which is the elves. And Mordor over here. And then comes some spider riders and a bunch of trolls. It's gonna be hard to stop that amount of mountain trolls. Cave troll, I mean. Excuse me. So yeah, some on stick, some on just punch, and some on throw stone. It's good to mix it up. That way he can't kill them all at once. But he has switched them all to melee, which is probably the best move he could do, because look at the power of the trolls. Cave trolls are easily the goblins' best unit in 1.6. Very strong. Some might argue too strong, but, you know, such is things. And it looks like dwarves are going to be down for the count here. I don't know if they've built anywhere else. Yep, dwarves have built somewhere else. So the dwarves are not dead yet, but they are very close to. So really it's just 4 people against Mordor at this point. I'm not sure what's keeping the dwarves alive, because I didn't see him die. Unless he was already dead and he was one of the people left. I'm not sure.
I see.
It's possible he was already defeated. And someone else is controlling his units. Yeah, Polden is controlling Gimli, so Polden actually has control. Mordor has control of the dwarves. Dwarves are already killed. That's the cool thing about a team game. If your teammate leaves, you get control of all their buildings and their units. Could be good or bad. I've had that happen recently. And I almost won, sort of. But I was extremely over command point limit. Which can be a very big But yeah, this amount of cave trolls is going to be impossible for Mordor to stop in conjunction with all the rest of the guys coming at him. And the elf Beavis has been defeated. So now it's just a matter of taking out Mordor here. Here comes a Watcher from Mordor. Nope, that's not from Mordor, that's from the goblins. From Quadruple Zero. Down goes Mordor's fortress. And yeah, the game is just about done here. There's no chance we would have lost, really. We did very well together. the right side worked together with the left side working together, and it worked out quite well. So yeah, it's just a matter of them cleaning up these buildings. The game should be over. There we go. Poland has been defeated. And that is the game. I hope you enjoyed that one. And we'll see you in the next replay.